Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to talk about my experiences with Kindle paperwhite signature edition. I've been using this device for about 8 months as of now, and this is my long-term review. So I have been using standard Kindle for about 6 years now, and I think of upgrading that to paperwhite or an Oasis, and at that point I came to know that there is another device called Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition. It's an upgraded version of the Paperwhite, and when I compared this with the top end Oasis, I can see a little bit of difference here and there, but I decided to go with this device. My main reason was that the Kindle Oasis, even though it is the top end device, it has a micro USB port, but this device has a Type C USB port, USB Type C port. So you can see that, and so I don't have any device left which still uses USB micro USB port, so I decided to go with this. And on top of that, this device has wireless charging, so these two are like, my deciding factor to go with this device as opposed to the Oasis. And then when I compared this further, I can't see that much difference in terms of the aesthetics or usability. I can see that this device has a 6.8-inch display, while the Oasis has a 7-inch display. And as far as reading experience matter, it doesn't affect that much. Yeah, it's preferable to have a larger display, but it doesn't make a drastic difference or a huge difference as far as the experience is concerned. So I decided, yeah, I would go with this device. And then all the other features like brightness, auto brightness, and backlight display, everything is there. And there is also warmth settings here in this device. So these are additional factors that make Oasis the top device. It's also present in this device, and the things missing are like the buttons, the page turn buttons that is in the Oasis, and the ergonomic design of the Oasis. But I think that it's more like a preference. Some people prefer the ergonomic design of the Oasis, but I think I can live with this, so I decided to go with that. And as far as the reading experience is concerned, it was a huge jump from the standard edition. And as I compare this with the standard edition, there is the first thing that you notice is that this has a better pixel per inch. That is, it has a higher resolution as compared to the standard edition. Standard edition has a pixel density of 167 ppi, but this has 300 ppi, and this is the same as the Oasis, so there is no difference there. The resolution is same, so you don't have any advantage in going with the Oasis. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is that this device has the warmth settings, and also it has different levels of auto brightness. It can adjust the brightness based on your ambient lighting conditions, which is not possible in the standard Kindle. So also this has a warmth setting, so in you can increase the warmth so that you don't have to stress too much, and you can avoid the blue light and all that stuff when you are reading it at night. So that's really helpful. It has a dark mode, and in which inverts the color, so that's also helpful. And then it has like 10 weeks of battery life. That's an added advantage. And it also supports wireless charging, so the USB Type C is actually not that important, because if you can wirelessly charge this, you are not going to plug it. So that is also great in this device. And the main reason that I bought this 32 GB version was that I used to read a lot of PDF files, and PDF files take up more space than the standard Kindle edition. The Kindle books are like 300 400 MB, while PDFs can go up to 6 or 10 MBs. So uh, no, 300 or 400 KB. So I'm sorry, the Kindle format is very efficient, and it comes barely under the 1 MB mark, but the PDFs can go up to 10 MB. So I need a lot of PDF books. So that is the reason why I went with the 32 GB version. But if you are only reading Kindle ebooks, then you could go for the 8 GB version, and that's perfectly fine. So, and I have been using this device for quite a you know lot of time, and I feel like this is a great investment for those who read regularly. So I would recommend this device for those who want to invest more into reading. Also, there are certain other devices from other manufacturers which also same as this device, but the only problem with those devices are that they don't have access to the huge library of Amazon. And but talking about that library, you have multiple options there. You have the Kindle Unlimited subscription, which actually allows you to keep 10 books at a time. And also there is Prime membership. If you have Amazon Prime membership, you can keep 10 books from the Prime catalog, which is actually less it has less books as compared to the Kindle Unlimited library. But still there are books which you can borrow from the Prime reading list. And these two actually helps you to keep books and read it without having to buy it. But I prefer the other way. I usually buy the books because the books that I read are mostly non-fiction, so I have to read it multiple times, or I have to refer something, and all that stuff, so I have to buy it. And this is ideal device for reading, and it doesn't strain your eyes as much as if you try to read that in a traditional device like tablet or your PC. So all in all, this is a great buy, so I would definitely recommend this device. So this is my long-term review. I have no problems with it so far, but one of my really minor inconvenience is that when reading PDF books, you don't have the option to change the font size, and that is a little bit inconvenient, because the font size of PDFs are really small. But since this display has a 300 ppi, it helps. So and the text is sharper, but it's smaller. So if you need to increase the size of the text, you have to zoom in, but that actually doesn't is not optimal as compared to the Kindle format. So you can convert it to Mobi or Kindle format, but I never tried that. So I tried it with other EPUB books, but not with the PDFs. But I don't know if it's possible, but maybe it will be possible. But you can zoom in and read, that's just fine, it works fine. So that's my only gripe with this. So that's all for now. So if you like this video, give this channel a subscribe and a thumbs up, and give your comments in the comment box, and let me know what you think of this video. So see you in the next video. Bye.